That's a good ploy on a surface like this. Saw Bumrah doing it. And this is Roston Chase against pace. He likes the ball coming onto the bat. Tall man, don't mind hitting on the up. Is the call. They settle for a single. So 10 of the over. After 10 of this over so far. What do you reckon? Happy with the score at the halfway stage, Carlos?
It's a little disappointing. Shea Hope not finding his feet as quickly as we want. You think that the man under pressure will be Roston Chase. He came with the blocks, played a few shots. Shea Hope had less than a run of ball in the power play. It was a little disappointing, but key to that was them not losing the wicket in the power play and setting a really good foundation. So I think I'd like 10 to 15 more runs, but happy nonetheless.
He'll have to bowl that again.
Hopefully there's no dew. Feeling with 7 o'clock games, most conditions, you wanted to score 10, 15 runs for that dew factor. But if there should be even Stevens, instead of trying to get to 190, 195, that 182, that's about par, should be enough.
It hurts Hardik Pandya saying at the toss, it gets cooler. The pitch settles down in the second half. That's why he wanted to field first, as did, for that matter, Hope. Another wide. All roads leading to the Eden Gardens today. Buzz around the city from last night itself. Always well supported. Still always mentioned it's the people of Calcutta that make this a special ground. Come in numbers, and their passion is there for everyone to see. That 40,000 people, even in a game between Scotland. So now, after 10, it's 82 for 1.
लोग मेरे दिल के लड्डू बहुत पसंद करते हैं। इससे मैं बिजनेस कैसे बनाऊं? फेस्टिवल के टाइम लड्डू हाई डिमांड में रहेंगे। ये बिजनेस लॉन्च करने का बेस्ट टाइम होगा। इस टाइम पे लोग गिफ्टिंग के लिए प्री ऑर्डर देते हैं और आप सब कॉन्फिडेंटली प्लान कर पाएंगे। मैं एक फेस्टिवल फोकस्ड एनुअल बिजनेस प्लान बना दूं।
Varun Chakravarti into his second over. Wasn't as good as he would like. So the South Africans came back a little bit more against Zimbabwe, but they'll be looking to make an impression on a ground that he knows very well. Hello to DK and to Samuel Batra. And now, if that's gone all the way, which I think it has, he has to lead all on his own for the most sixes in a single edition of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
He's the key here, Shimron Hetmyer. He's been an absolute spin destroyer. Through this World Cup, the spinners have struggled to bowl to him. And Varun needs to be very wary of the fact that he is extremely strong on the leg side. So try and avoid the leg spin as much and focus a lot more on the googlies. That's when you get the top edge. There we go. That was much, much better. He needs to have the courage to land the googly in the right length and almost tempt Hetmaya into playing that big. You can just see how he's gone about in this World Cup. Have a look at most side, in and around the mid-wicket, cow corner, and at times over deep square leg as well. That's how powerful he's been. Not
leg
so
में
much
माथा
over
जम
the
डाला
offside.
है
If I'm right, just 2 sixes.
पूरा ऑपरा पाल गया मैं
Another
Okay.
boundary here. We spoke about his strength on the leg side, but this one short and wide, cut away. The pressure on Varun Chakravarti here. He's erring on the shorter side, worried about the ball getting hit down the ground. He's got to pull up his length a little bit more.
Yeah, pressure. The psychological bandwidth of every player would be tested tonight with everything on the line. West Indies have set a one form. Maybe as Carlos Brathwaite just mentioned, a few runs shy of perhaps where they wanted to be at the 10 over mark. But what an opportunity for acceleration now.
Minimum 100 runs, best strike rate. Fakar Shimron Hetmaya in third place. Weighted it well enough for 2. Very well run, very well weighted. 99 for 1, 11 gone.
कुछ चीजें ना खेल खेल में सीखो। बनाना हो, डेटा समझना या फिर काम ऑटोमेट करना, सब कुछ सीखो outskill.com पर। 25+ AI टूल्स के साथ बिना कोडिंग के, और वो भी बिल्कुल
स्पिनर
फ्री।
भी चाहिए
छुट्टू ताक पे खेलो। outskill.com पर सीखो AI, करियर में बनाओ अपना नाम। outskill.com presents तो दंदनादन।
Lighting tower shining down on the protagonists. It is a win and you're into the semi-final for the respective teams. With the platform set and the depth of the West Indies batting, India need a breakthrough. And when you've got your guys below Chase, who's opening for the first time, and Shea Hope, so much power come, you're thankful to them for the platform they've set. And now we begin another chapter in earnest with Jasprit Bumrah back DK. How does he construct this over?
He's brought in with the sole purpose of getting Shimron Hetmaya here. If you observe closely in this World Cup, he's been terrific against spin. He strikes at over 200, 205 to be precise, whereas just 147, whereas against the spinners he averages 144. So the main line of attack should be into his body. He should bowl over the wicket on around middle and leg stump. If the pitch had a lot more pace in it, I think the hard leg would have been a great ball with wicket in, but this pitch is slightly slow, so he needs to go for that proper bouncer on and around the helmet and then back it up with the slow one. He needs to try and get Shimron Hetmaya's wicket here. It's so key for India.
Good running again. And then I think we talk so much and focus so much on six hitting and boundaries, we forget that in between the boundary balls or the sixes, there needs some running taking place.
Yeah, and he's done that wonderfully well this tournament, Shimron Hetmaya. Leaner, fitter, stronger, faster. Has punctuated the boundary hitting, as you so rightly mentioned, with those ones and twos. Now they've been measured in the first 10. The second 10, they've got to be ruthless. Try to get upwards of 200. Crucial and pivotal moment in the match now.
Finger goes up, and the match works. He reviews it straight away, Shimron Hetmaya.
बैठ दो जॉस करना उल्टे से पता लगा
And player review for caught behind. Bowler's feet checked. Fair delivery. I'm looking at split screen now. Can you roll that through, please? Okay. Gonna need to see Ultra Edge when available, please.
बैठना उल्टे से लगा काम
Just waiting on Ultra Edge. Ultra Edge coming through now. Keep rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. Take it right back. Right back there. We have a clear spike. The ball on the bat. Clear spike. Going to go back to Chris on field to do his original decision of out. Your on-screen signal now. That's a huge moment in this game. India has got an important wicket. Eden Gardens is ecstatic. Bumrah strikes again. The most important wicket probably in this phase of on middle and leg, doing the trick. Hard length, to be fair. A bit of surprise in Hetmeyer's face and the coach's face, but the fact is that he's got to go. Bumrah strikes in a virtual quarter-final against the most important batter who could take on the spinners. Hetmeyer goes for 27. West Indies 102 for 2.
ढलान वाली जमीन है भरोसा रखिए घर मजबूत ही बनेगा तुमने सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक की चुना ऐसा क्यों ताऊ जी घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है मान गए बेटा घर एक मौका एक इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक
रोहन and I broke up. Rohan broke up?
80 so far in this World Cup. Shofin Rutherford was good, averaging over 40 in the previous edition in the Caribbean 24. He's been in very good form. They haven't spoken a lot about him. And he found Africa in South Africa the last couple of months. He can stave off Jasprit Bumrah, difference maker.
He's had probably his best 3 to 4 months of his life as a batter. His situations have been successful almost every. Recently, Ranji Trophy, Akib Nabi took Jammu Kashmir to victory single-handedly. Shofin Rutherford single-handedly took Pretoria Capitals to the final in that tournament.
The mark straight away, quite deliberate from Darren Sammy and the West Indies to keep that right-left combination out in the middle. Yeah, change up much faster than the in a thigh outside portion as well. Success for Bumrah. What a phenomenal player he has been.
Two in the over for Jasprit Bumrah. He is a difference maker wherever he plays.
They dropped an absolute sitter off his bowling in the power play. But Bumrah didn't flinch. He's come back in the second over and got the wicket. Yet again, he strikes for the second time in same over. Roshan is not picking that slow one. Good catch by Surya Kumar. It covers yet again. India on the march now. They wanted wickets. They've got 2 in this over. And who is the record in chief? Guess what? Yet again, it's Jasprit Bumrah. And he is pumped up. And so is Eden Gardens.
अरे
103 for 3.
थोड़ा बखन
Same, but how does yours give so much more mileage? Ask this question not just to your car but also to your fuel. Good fuel means better mileage. Petrolhead UPP with international active technology increases mileage up to 100 kilometers per year at no extra cost. Sam!
वरना पर विकेट हटा जाएगा।
Former West Indies captain Rahman Powell coming in. He's come in a little bit earlier in the previous games, both times within the power play. Stage entry point today. Jasprit Bumrah now has equal Arshdeep Singh for the most wickets in T20 World Cups for India. Absolutely outside. 103 for 3.
Whenever I ate ice cream, I would feel a sharp sensation in my teeth. Then my dentist told me that this is sensitivity caused by exposed nerves. That's why Sensodyne.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works. Rohan and I broke up. Rohan broke up?
These are the big changes as a captain. Surya Kumar Yadav must have been thinking, who does he go to? Shall he stick to Varun to go for that wicket? Again, offer will be very critical. But he's gone to Akshar Patel, and has he got the wicket? No! Spills over, Tilak Verma, deep mid-wicket. Parrying one into the boundary. The catch dropped, you'd have to say.
Now we've seen catches like these being taken in the deep. He was always running towards the boundary, not all the way back on the boundary ropes. So he was on the move and it slips through the fingers all the way for 6. Excellent.
Wickets taken. Third could have gone down in the last.
Observe Surya carefully. He's been slightly.